Welcome back to the 504, guys. Mykia Jovan is a singer-songwriter from New Orleans, and she's got a brand new album out called Elliyahu. The first single off the album is called 16 Shots, and in just 2 months, it's gotten over 65,000 streams on Spotify, which is kind of insane. Oh, yeah. Girl, that's a big way to bring out the album. Thanks for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
And tell me what the new album's all about, because you had to teach me the name. You know, I'm not going to pretend that I knew how to say Elliyahu before she taught me. What is that?
Elliyahu. It means highest, most exalted one.
Ah, okay.
So the album is just a collection of love songs where I had the opportunity throughout my life to decide if I was going to be the highest, most exalted one in the situation, or if I was going to allow my partners at the time to be the highest. So it's centered around idolatry.
Okay, that's really, really cool. Well, and the album cover looks gorgeous. You look amazing.
Thank you.
What is kind of the message here behind this album? What do you want people to get out of it listening to your stories?
Every moment you have the opportunity to decide to honor yourself. And I think throughout life, we tend to blame things on other people, situations in our lives. And this album really helped me transcend pointing the finger outside of myself and looking more internally.
I love an album with a good deep message, because I'm a person who listens to lyrics, so I appreciate when you are the singer of the song and you actually wrote the song. Does that help you kind of connect with your work?
That's the only way I can make the work, is if I'm writing the music. I'm not one of those singers that are like an entertainer per se.
Yeah.
You know, there's some people that could sing any song and it's just amazing. I have to have lived it already in order to perform it.
That's really interesting. Now, how did you find that out? Because I'm guessing you just like to sing first, or did you like to write?
No, well, I like to write, and I try to get my friends that are musicians to play my music, and they're like, you have a voice, why don't you try to sing this yourself? So that's how that came about. So more importantly, the story before my voice is what inspired me to start doing this.
Nice. And how long have you been singing now?
Well, I was raised in church. I sang in church growing up, but professionally about 8 years now.
And you have such a unique vibe. Do you feel like it's kind of grown over the years, or you feel like you came out the gate with a defined brand and just being yourself?
I think it definitely has grown over the years. I kind of got pigeonholed in jazz. I don't have any jazz training at all, but I think my voice, and being raised in New Orleans, obviously, lend itself to that genre. So over the years, my writing has shifted, and I don't quite know, like, people say R&B, people say jazz fusion. I just tell the stories and let the melodies tell me what they are. You
don't necessarily put yourself in a category if someone asked how to describe your sound?
Yeah, just say listen to the album.
Just listen to it. Now, if we had to listen to one song off the album, I always ask this, because if someone's watching tonight, they pick up the album and start somewhere, which one would you say we should listen to?
16 Shots, for sure.
And why is that the single you picked?
Well, a few reasons why, because I think it's a really dope song, and also the message behind it. If I had to say one thing to anyone, it would be to, once again, reverence yourself.
I like it,
and be proud of where you're from, and be aware of your surroundings. And I think 16 Shots really touches on what's going on in our society right now. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I want you to get the album.
All right, and you had an album release party.
I did.
How did things go with that, and what are you hearing so far about the album?
I had great feedback. I was really grateful for the turnout. Everyone really enjoys the music. I've been doing this for a while, so I had fans there that, you know, already knew the songs. Sometimes you come out with stuff and you're not sure if people like it, so I had the benefit of knowing people would vibe with it. It was a great night.
Cool, and you're so calm and serene.
Oh, girl.
And you pass that over to us through your music. No, wait, don't turn up now. She's like, oh, girl. You're always, I feel like, very calm, even when I see you perform. Where does that come from?
I don't know. I try to envision myself as a tree, and my leaves are swaying in the wind. It's really hard for me to get a hold of my anxiety. Yeah. But if I just take deep breaths, and, you know, I want people around me to feel comfortable, because I've lived my whole life being very uncomfortable, so I never want to bring that into a space. So I think that's where that comes from. But on the inside, I'm jumping all over the place.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, girl, you played off. You look centered and focused. Thank you for being with us tonight. Guys, you can catch Mykia Sunday nights over at the Blue Now. And she has a show coming up October 6th at the Loft Hotel. To get Mykia's music, make sure you guys visit her website.